Welcome into another live commitment. It is that time of the year. It feels like we have these weekly. I mean, last week we had a big old offensive lineman, Carter Scruggs, commit, and this week we got another big old offensive lineman committing with us. So, guys, get in here, get seated. We're about to get into this commitment, but before we do, make sure you guys are subscribed. If you've watched even one of our commitments live on the On3 Recruits channel, then jump on board and hit subscribe. All right. Who are we here for today? It's Emanuel Tucker, a massive lineman for the state of Mississippi. He's the number 16th ranked offensive tackle in the country and the 9th best player in the state of Mississippi. Tucker plays for New Albany High School. He checks in at 6'6", 285 pounds. And even though he's holding dozens of offers, he's down to just 2. You see it right there. It's LSU. It's Ole Miss. But before we talk with Tucker, let's put on the film. Here he is. As you can see, he's an absolute people mover at 6'6", 285. Tucker, he's got a big, athletic, versatile body, but he is built to play the tackle position. Great length, great extension with those long arms. He also plays with excellent leverage and hard all the way through the whistle, but you gotta love, most of all, the physicality that Tucker plays with, which is why you can understand he is one of the most coveted prospects in America. All right, let's take a look at these social handles real quick. Emanuel Tucker, his career is just about to take off. Make sure you guys go follow. All right, I think we're ready. New Albany High School, we have Emanuel Tucker. Emanuel, how are you feeling today?
I feel great. How about you?
I'm excited. I'm not nervous at all. I'm sure you're not nervous at all. So let's get into it. We see your top teams right there. It's LSU, it's Ole Miss. What was it about these teams that made your final list?
Well, with LSU, it was just a great place. I like it, and my family loves it. And I have fun being down there. I mean, I've heard about it a lot. Even when I was younger, I would just hear LSU all around with Shaq. Now Angel Reese and can't think of his name, but the quarterbacks and stuff they've had. With Ole Miss, it's always been at home, and I always loved it. So.
All right. Well, Emanuel, let's not waste any time. The floor is yours. Say your thank yous and let us know where you're committing to college.
First, I want to thank God. I want to thank everybody that came today to support me a little bit. My bad if my voice doing that. I'm nervous. But, yeah, I've been having fun. I want to thank my team, my coaches for keeping me up. It's been rough a little bit, but they always been on me to keep me up and everything. My dad, my pastor, my mom, stepmom, brothers and sisters, everybody. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. But with that being said, after my senior year of high school, the next 4 years, I will be going to this the one. LSU.
And the crowd goes wild. It is LSU for Emanuel Tucker. Emanuel, when did you know it was LSU? Why were they the best fit?
It was just the best fit for me. I thought it was a better place for me. Coach Davis is amazing. I mean, with his history, last year he got Will Campbell in, 4th pick in the first round. And it's just, I believe in him, and I trust that he's going to get me where I need to be.
All right. Well, have you had a chance to tell Brian Kelly that you're coming?
Oh, yes, sir. I talked to him before I came home this past weekend.
Reaction?
Oh, it was great. He was happy.
All right. Talk to LSU fans. What can they expect when Emanuel Tucker steps on campus in the Bayou?
Oh, they're going to get everything out of me. I can't wait. They're going to love it. It's just it's going to be even better than Will Campbell. It's going to be amazing.
All right. Well, they are going crazy right now in the chat. We appreciate you making your live commitment with us here on the On3 Recruit channel. I can tell you got a lot of friends, family ready to go hang out. Go enjoy yourself and go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
All right. There it is. LSU beats Ole Miss. So I want to bring in right now, we got an expert on the line here. We got Shay Dixon, my man from the Bengal Tiger. Shay, always good to have an LSU Tiger commit here on the On3 Recruits channel. What was it about Emanuel Tucker? Why does he fit what LSU does?
Look, a top 15 offensive tackle and on three, a top 150 prospect. He's got the athleticism, the blend of that, the size, length, everything that Brad Davis, the O-line coach, likes. The staff has sort of gone after in recent years, Josh, and you've seen it. Look, they've been on a run over the past 3 to 4 years since with Brad Davis as the O-line coach, Brian Kelly as head coach, of really stacking up on elite offensive linemen. And this is year number 2, back-to-back cycles where last year it was Tyler Miller. This year, Emanuel Tucker is Mississippi's number 1 ranked O-lineman. LSU goes into the border state, the Magnolia State, gets a big-time player in Emanuel Tucker. And Josh, they've been on a huge run, LSU has, getting kids out of South Mississippi, including right now having a commitment from 5-star Tristan Keys. But this is going into Ole Miss territory up in New Albany. So I think the official visit this past weekend led to him resetting his commitment date, pushing it up. And here we sit after y'all going through a day of locking things in with Emanuel and him being ready to reveal that LSU was the choice from New Albany High, which is a stone's throw from Oxford.
Ooh, so, Shay, what's next for LSU on the offensive line?
Well, buckle up. What is today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. And I would say 2 of the biggest O-line visitors left are coming for an official visit weekend. Look, Emmanuel Iheanacho is a guy who's already taken his official visit. Chad Simmons, Steve Wiltfong, they've all said from the On3 National side that they think LSU's crept up there with Oregon as that kind of 1-2 at the top of the 5 stars list. But this weekend, Darius Gray, a 5-star coming off a Tennessee visit that he was very high on, saying the Vols sort of set the tone moving forward. He's coming out of Virginia. And then another Mississippi kid, this time back in South Mississippi in the Pine Belt, out of Laurel, where Tyler Miller came from last year as Mississippi's top-ranked O-lineman, is Bryson Cooley. But he's a guy who's visited Bama, recently Ole Miss, and now he'll be taking in LSU this weekend with family. So they're going to swing for the fences. They've got 3 O-linemen now committed with Tucker. They'll take obviously as many as 5. If they can get an Iheanacho type, maybe you take 6. But I think this is proving to be another banner year for O-line recruiting at LSU.
Yeah, maybe a pair of Mannies, Manny Tucker and Manny Iheanacho. We'll see how this class finishes up. But Shay, just generally speaking, last thing I want to ask you, what do you think right now is LSU's biggest remaining need for the 2026 cycle?
We're on Bo Bentley watch, aren't we? I think holding on to all of these guys is a big deal when you've got, look, the number 1 defensive lineman in the country, a 5-star Richard Anderson's committed out of New Orleans at Edna Carr. His teammate Aiden Hall is as well. He's a top 5 safety. They've done well to go to California, and Haven Finney reclassified. USC ends up battling LSU for him, the 2 teams at the top of the rankings right now. LSU lands him, and he shut down his recruitment this week. Caught up with On3 and said that he won't be making any other visits. So I think the key, Josh, is the foundation, holding on to it. But how do you build? I think going to get that quarterback. And Bo Bentley, after making LSU and OU official visits, OU always consider the team to beat. But it's one of those feelings that LSU's inch closer and closer, and that most people say, hey, look, that one could go either way. And with LSU having the recent Heisman winners, Tucker talked about the success of guys in the NFL. I think that's a big pitch to Bo Bentley as he lets the dust settle ahead of Elite 11 next week. And mind you, Josh, he's an On3 top 5 quarterback and the only guy still uncommitted in that top 5.
Well, it could be a very hot summer in the Bayou. Shay Dixon from the Bengal Tiger. I know you guys are in the middle of camp coverage as well. So LSU fans, make sure you guys go check it out. Shay, thanks for stopping by this live commitment here.
Absolutely. We'll talk soon, Josh.
All right. There he is, Shay Dixon from the Bengal Tiger. But today, it's all about Emanuel Tucker. That was a great live commitment. We've had a bunch of these big old offensive linemen commit, but at 6'6", 285 pounds, Tucker might have been the biggest one we've had so far. So thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you are all subscribed to the On3 Recruits channel because we got more commitments coming. Today, though, it's all about those LSU Tigers. See you next time.